Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Wayne, and I'm a little late to the party as I'm getting around to watching this show now that it's on Amazon Prime and not YouTube Red, and this show is about a young man, Wayne, played by Mark McKenna, whose father dies. He loves this girl. He's from the bad neighborhood in Boston, and he wants to go down to Florida to get the car back that belonged to his father and is rightfully his. And he goes on this journey after helping this young woman, Dell, played by Sierra Bravo, escape her oppressive household with her dad and her two brothers. And they Bonnie and Clyde it all the way down to Florida with her dad and brothers chasing after them, with a pair of cops chasing after them, with their principal and this young kid, one of their classmates, chasing after them. And there's a lot going on. There's a lot of plot threads here, a lot of characters, but honestly, the characters are the best part because there's a lot of fun characters along the way in this show. And some of them are really despicable, and you love to hate them, and some of them are really tortured and complex and flawed, but you can't help but keep rooting for them, like Wayne and Dell. And I love the chemistry between McKenna and Bravo in this show. It's honestly the biggest driving force of the show and the heart of the show, and I love the moments that they share together. And you have all these different characters chasing after them, and like you have Stephen Kieran, who plays this cop with a interesting demeanor, pretty cool, calm and cool demeanor, but a strange past that, as the layers are pulled back, he becomes one of the more interesting characters in the show. Dean Winters plays Dell's dad, and, Vulture from Brooklyn Nine-Nine is just such a jerk. And he has some layers, though, and it's interesting. And Mike O'Malley plays the principal, and he definitely has some layers. He really cares and really wants to help out Wayne in this situation. And you have all these plot threads. The show is extremely violent and despicable at times, and I think it's a little too much. It gets a little too gratuitous and took me out of the show a few times, which I felt like this show could have used a little more restraint, but I don't think that's what the show's going for. This was just all out to the wall craziness, and it delivers that. And if that's something you're looking for, you're going to love Wayne. It's raunchy, there's bad language, there's violence, there's sex, there's all kinds of stuff going on along the way, and it's just a crazy, crazy ride of 10 episodes. And it's interesting because my favorite episode actually was in flashback to really learning more about Dell and her family and her mother, and it was really endearing. It didn't have so much of like the gratuitous over-the-top violence, but it had those gross out moments, but it really focused on the characters, and I love that about it. And it made quite a few characters in the show that much more interesting, better. And where this show really lives by and soars with its great characters, it's a lot of fun to watch. And if you're not really into a lot of violence, this will probably be a turn-off for you. But in general, I think Wayne's a lot of fun, and it's on Amazon Prime now, so go check it out. But those are my thoughts on Wayne. Let me know what you think. Let's talk some TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.